Hey everybody, let's go. We are back in another game. So what do you choose, boys? What do you choose? Generally, I choose bomber, I'd say. Because skeletons, do you really need a high level skeletons? You know what? I'll choose skeletons. I'm more likely to use skeletons in my card in my deck because it's a good psycho card. Let's do this. Upgrade. Alright, cool. We got level 4 skeletons now. We're gonna play another game here. So, I'm gonna tell you how to defend and attack against every single card. When you're at full elixir, you wanna either play a goblin cage in the middle or a goblin hut. In this case, he just spammed a lot of goblins. I'm gonna let that go because I don't really care. And you want to time it right so that your goblins will meet his goblins, but at your side, so that you're cooler, basically. And I'm pretty sure he's, wow, he just went, oh my god, okay. That's a mistake that I made there. I should put the archers one tile higher so it pulls the mini P.E.K.K.A. So that's a goblin cage. You generally don't want to activate it because it basically spawns another big man, and you really don't want that. Okay. So my goblin cage is popping off over there. Over here, I'm just gonna defend with a giant to tank. And then I'm gonna put a level 3 goblin hut, which hopefully I can upgrade soon. I'm gonna place archers over here so I can kill the mini P.E.K.K.A. faster. My giant does get one hit. So mini P.E.K.K.A. generally is the best play to defend against the giant. Or you could just play goblin cage musketeers and try to create another push. He's probably gonna play mini P.E.K.K.A. against my mini P.E.K.K.A. Or he's just not gonna defend at all because he's low at elixir. Yeah, I'm gonna put my goblin cage up high over here. And then place my musketeer. So that mini P.E.K.K.A. was honestly horrible because I can just kite it back and he can't really do anything. I can fireball all that mess and place a giant in the middle to tank for everything. I'm gonna archers over here as well, just in case he plays something stupid like that. Okay. I'd say that was a little bit overcommit, but I did get a lot of damage. That's pretty good. When he's like pushing up like that, you wanna just put a cage and just fireball everything. And their entire push is dead, so you want to put a giant in the pocket again to add some pressure. And he might put mini P.E.K.K.A. down, so you got a mini P.E.K.K.A. their mini P.E.K.K.A. In this case, that was a pretty bad mini P.E.K.K.A. for me because he put down goblins or spear goblins, which takes a lot of time for the mini P.E.K.K.A. to kill. And so we call spear goblins swarm, and like goblins is swarm, skeleton is swarm. Archers is it's not really swarm, but it can do really well if you split them perfectly in the middle. And generally, archers is a very strong card as it does a lot of damage for not a lot of elixir. Like, it might not do as much as a mini P.E.K.K.A. in one hit, but the accumulative damage that it does is really impressive. Alright, we're gonna see what this guy plays over here. We're not gonna fireball that because it's not gonna die anyway. We're just gonna start another push over here. He does play goblins. I'm not gonna waste my elixir to like fireball that yet or anything. We're gonna see if he plays anything else. Because soon enough, my goblin cage is going to pop and it's gonna just get rid of everything. Okay, I am gonna fireball that though, because minions are just quite pesky. You don't always fireball minions. You fireball minions when there are a lot of stuff at the same spot, like when there's like a giant musketeer, skeletons, like they put everything, they spam everything, they think they're winning, but in reality you have fireball, and once you fireball them, you want to cycle to another fireball and fireball them again, basically their entire push is depleted, disintegrated, demolished. It is raining outside, so I apologize if there is any unwanted noise. And as you can see here, Skeleton is actually very overpowered, as it just dealt with the Musketeer, which is a positive Elixir trait. So Elixir is actually very important. We're gonna okay, we have to firebar that. Okay, we did miss the archers, but it's fine. We're gonna let that giant connect. And we're gonna put a giant of our own. It's kind of like, you gotta assess the situation, and if the giant's not too threatening, you can counter push and apply pressure straight back. As you can see, I did a lot of damage to the king tower, which is very beneficial for me, but I'm gonna play pretty safe and passive here so that I don't okay, that goblin cage was pretty stupid, but doesn't matter because I'm a god. So skeleton's so useful, and I'll just show you how to defend a musketeer again. If you put skeletons right on it, it's gonna distract the musketeer for a while to let the tower kill it. And yeah, that's how skeletons work. Skeletons is just a form of distraction, and it's really useful. Yeah, I'll show you how to use skeletons in one more game. Give me a second. Alrighty. Okay, so we're at full elixir. We are not going to Goblin Hut. We're gonna Goblin Hut on this side instead, because the giant's just gonna soak up the Goblin Hut and it's gonna be pretty much useless. The purpose of the Goblin Hut is to get like some damage some chip damage on the tower. And we are going to mini P.E.K.K.A here to just kill the giant very quickly. And okay, he did place mini P.E.K.K.A of his own, so I am going to fireball that, because that's a lot of value. Okay, we don't need to defend against that mini P.E.K.K.A because it's basically no health. You can tell from the red health bar. He is going to play giant again at the back. So when he plays something like that, you either want to play a goblin cage in the middle, or you want to play a musketeer at the back to like counter. But you don't want to play it too late, because you can't let it get too close before the musketeer starts dealing damage. I'm going to place a goblin cage in the middle to pull the giant. So generally you want to place a goblin cage over like on this side of the map so it can pull the giant. Not too close, but not too far. There are probably other videos that'll tell you the optimal placements for it, but as you play, you'll understand what the best placement for it is. And that is a lot of goblins, but as you can see, my archers is just cleaning everything up. My archers is gone. What a tragedy. Alright, I'm gonna fireball that mess and let the musketeer get a few hits. Alright, here's another way to use skeletons. You can't place it too quickly. You gotta let one of the spear goblins connect, and you just distract the other two with the skeletons. Okay, we are going to play a mini P.E.K.K.A really fast over here, so we can deal with the giant first. And then we're gonna play Goblin Hut over here to pull the giant a little, and then get rid of the mini P.E.K.K.A as well. Perfect. We are going to start pushing the other side because we can, and I'm gonna show you how to defend archers as well. You can probably like put it down low, and the archers is gonna only get like 1 or 2 hits, just one hit over here. So I did leak a little bit of elixir, and you generally do not want to do that. And I am gonna put a goblin cage up high, fireball this, put another goblin hut, skeletons to pull and distract everything. So as you can see, he did go in too much on the left side, so he couldn't really defend the right side. And yeah, this is pretty much going to be game. I just gotta fireball it, and if you hold a card, if you hover over a card, you can see like how much damage it does. So let's hover over the fireball. You gotta hold it and like slide it up a little bit, like so that's 118 damage. So we're gonna fireball it twice. All we gotta do is fireball the tower twice, and that should be game. We are going to cycle really fast with skeletons and a mini P.E.K.K.A. And then to make sure our tower doesn't go away, we're gonna put a goblin cage to distract everything. And another fireball is going to kill everything. Good game. Alright, that is going to be today's session. Please like and subscribe for the next arena.